Charles Barkley ripped Kevin Durant. What a surprise. So here's what Barkley told, I believe this was Ben Golliver of Sports Illustrated. Kevin Durant is just a really nice guy trying to be a bad guy. You can't do that. It doesn't work. He spends all his time trying to prove to people how tough and bad he is. He's so worried about what other people say. Kevin Durant is a great player and a great kid. I was one of those guys who criticized him for going to Golden State. Oh, yes, he did. But he doesn't have to respond every time someone says something about it. Who's got thinner skin? Shaq or KD? They've both got thin skin like Flat Stanley. They just need to chill out.
First of all, the Flat Stanley reference, which I had to look up. I was like, Flat Stanley?
Flat Stanley.
Is this something from 1971? Mm-hmm. Probably.
But like still, I appreciate him going back in the archives to drop a reference that no one understands.
So once again, he's just talking. And I don't even see this necessarily so much as he ripped him and slammed him.
Well, he did in a way. Going back to graphic 18, Kevin Durant is a nice guy trying to be a bad guy.
That's a semi-compliment. You're a nice guy who doesn't want to be a nice guy.
Is that a compliment?
Kind of. You're like, is it bad to be a nice guy? It means he's a nice guy, but then he's catching all this flack and he's just trying to respond so much and he's trying to be a bad guy because of it. So I get it. And he's actually, honestly, Barkley, it's not the only person that Barkley actually went after, and that was Shaq. Out of nowhere, in comes a Shaq reference about how thin-skinned he is.
True.
It's funny, but you know, everybody knows Shaq and Taken. They've had their little battles on air before over things like that. But you can kind of see Shaq, things get to him pretty easily. No matter how much he's won, no matter how many accolades and how everyone sees him, not everyone, but I do, see him as the best center to ever play. So there's no reason for him to be that way. And same with Kevin Durant.
How many rings you got?
Yeah.
Isn't that the defense?
Google me.
Yeah, Google me. Google me, Chuck. Google me.
It's crazy.
How many rings you got? Yeah.
And so
you think this is a compliment? I'm surprised
not fully. But if I was Kevin Durant, I'd be like, he's kind of. It's more of he's exposing him as for who he is. Like, he's a nice guy, but he's over here like responding to people. Everybody's getting under his skin, and he's trying to be tough. He's just a nice guy. He wants to play ball, and he's really good. I criticize him too, but he doesn't even have to respond to me. It's so many things that he's saying. Yeah, I'm Charles Barkley. You don't even respond to me, let alone these Twitter eggs.
I think the problem is we are rushing to the conclusion of how can I relate myself and my experiences to Kevin Durant going after somebody on Twitter. That's what it fundamentally comes. You're laughing. Like, that's how I felt about this. Like, we are trying to be like, he's feeling this emotion. He's feeling that emotion. All of a sudden, like, all of us NBA fans are suddenly therapists and life coaches in the Twitter sphere. It's like, no. I think he just is having an outlet now and going after guys because he feels, going after Twitter users because he feels vindicated by winning. That's it.
He's a nice guy.
That's all that I see. Let us know your thoughts. Get at us on Twitter at RealTYT Sports. That's Instagram. And also on Twitter at TYT Sports.